It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hiking 18.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 38-yard line.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Squad to your door. Straight to your zone, bringing all your buckets to all your rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip my business, squid on, bust the rhymes, break it down like this. Yo, switch,
Okay, break. 79 Broncos. Panthers 60.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. That's caught by Chris Olave. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've got first down here from the 36. Shuck working from the gun. Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Chris Olave with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Set, hut.
They run again with Hubbard. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this.
Ready, red, cycle. 33, yellow. Check.
They're going for it, Young. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. We'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
At the Panthers' 35-yard line.
Drop low, 80. Go.
They'll run again with Brown. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing, Chuck. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ultra, ultra. Here we go. Hut, hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Yeah, hut.
Hubbard again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Set, ready. Ready?
Running for it here with Hubbard. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
They're going for this. intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play.
Young's pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shot to throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun here. Olave with the catch. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A give left side to Brown. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. And that one's unsuccessful. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Shuck running the sneak. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go! 19. Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. Get to the blaster. Check, Hunter.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Young. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Ready, slide through. Ready?
Young to throw here on 3rd. Collins into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Sent down by Cody Barton. Offense in the hurry up here. Young throwing here. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Strike it. Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ready, ready. 45, White. Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Panthers 1st.
Hubbard runs in, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shuck's going to throw here. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, a give to Brown. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. Shuck. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Shuck. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
At the 26-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Sticking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready, set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Young working from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Trouble, 38.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. On 3rd and 1, here's Young. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go, set. 10 black, red, yellow. Set.
4th down, Young. He's got it to his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Black, red, yellow, 43. White, white.
Running back sent in motion. 1st down, Young. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Six, mega, let's go. 50, grit, cut.
Here's Young again. Throwing this for the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Starting this third quarter, it's Hubbard. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. From the pistol, it's Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On the double.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
It's 4th down.
Green jack. Set.
4th down. Here's Young. Looking slant route, complete. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They'll try it right with Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Second down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead.
Saints 27, Panthers 10.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
17, 6,
Back at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Brought in right side by McMillan. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
right, white. Ready.
They're going for it, Young. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shop working from the gun. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's a toss left side. It's Brown. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Shot to throw. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Trying for it with Shuck. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Blaster, 6.
Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ready.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for Panthers. First down.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Catch made. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10. Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's Brown to start the drive. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Pressure coming. It's Chuck. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Shaw. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Third down, here's Shaw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Pressure mid, and it's blocked! They stop him before he gets much on the return.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
On the double.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Clock, 60 red. 60 red.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
45. White, ready.
Young working from the gun. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Ready.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. Racing down the left side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. All set now. 1st and 10.
A gain of 29 yards.
Back, ready.
Panthers.
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers making a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
Panthers 24. Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Chuck now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Chuck. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Spinning into space. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To throw again here, it's Chuck. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they make the tackle at the 38. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shock looking to pass here. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Back to throw it. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Fourth and forever coming up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, come 19, come 19.
He'll look to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here we go. Here we go. Check.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
At the 45-yard line.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Red. Cycle. Set.
Throwing now. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Slide blue. Drill green. Black shot. Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Red. 38. Ready?
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Right. Ready. Ready. 33. Yellow. Blue striker. Ready.
Looking to throw it. This gets the 1st and more. And this takes him down to the 10. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Setting up to pass. Cut near the goal line. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
27. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, hurt. Cougar 19, switch,
to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches. Shock working from the gun. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Got to hurry this to the line.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. This is for the ball game. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. And they win it. They win it. It's a touchdown. No time left. In position for one last shot at it, Brock, and they come through in a moment that required absolute perfection. They were indeed perfect, and it wins them this game.
Yeah, and my eyes certainly are on that offense in the celebration, but I'm also looking at that defense, Kate, because that play is going to run through their mind over and over and over again tonight. Could not get the stop they needed. That one play to make them victors.
So it's a win for the Saints. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.